Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. All the guests and participants from MECA Global Toastmasters Club. It's an honor and pleasure to welcome you all the Toastmasters and guests to International Speech and Evaluation Speech Competition at MECA Global Toastmasters. The winners from International Speech Contest and the Evaluation Contest today will progress to represent our club in the area 41, 42, 43, 44 contest on March 8th at 7 p.m. EST at area level. It will be held online. Registration link will be sent later, and you will get the Zoom link for joining the contest in that email. But please mark your calendars. March 8th, 7 p.m. is the area contest. The winner from the club will represent our club in the area contest. The purpose of today's contest is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities and to recognize the best as encouragement to all, to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. Contestants, our chief judge today is our club mentor, club coach, experienced Toastmaster, Will Lucan. Let's give a big round of applause to Will and welcome him to our club meeting today. Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Harry, for the introduction. I want to thank all of you for attending our spring contest. I have a long list of rules to get through, so let's get started and try to make reading rules entertaining. First, let's review the speaker eligibility rules. To speak today at the contest, both evaluation and international speech must be a paid member with good standing club with good standing. This is true whether you belong to one or multiple clubs. For international speech, must fulfill certain speaking requirement, must have either completed 6 speech projects in the rows on the retired competence communication manual or level 1 and 2 of the pathways on the new Toastmaster Pathways program. I can confirm that all of today's evaluation and international speech contestants are eligible and good standing to speak in both contests. The following are the rules and true for both of today's contests. Contestant must not reference another contestant's speech presented by another contestant from the platform at the same contest which others competing. Speaker must speak within the 4 walls, right? The 4 walls of the box of the virtual platform. Try to stay within the box unless virtual background are required for your speech. We advise that you turn off all virtual background so that you do not interrupt your speech. Timing for all contestants will begin when the first gesture is made. This include hand gesture, intentional use of prop, or shared screen of a PowerPoint. Does anyone have any question about these rules before we move on? Please unmute and speak now.
All good.
Oh, good. Now let's review the protest and disqualification for both contests. Protests are limited to 3 things: eligibility, originality, and referencing other contestants' speech. Only voting judges or contestant can make protests, and they must be lodged with the chief judge, that's me, and our contest chair prior to the announcement of the winner. The chief judge, contest chairs, voting judge, and contestant must not consider protests from audience member. Before a contestant can be disqualified on the basis of originality or for referencing other contestants' speech, the speech must be given an opportunity. This contestant must be given an opportunity to respond to the voting judge. A majority of the voting judge must concur in the decision to disqualify. The contest chair can disqualify a contestant on the basis of eligibility. All decisions of the voting judge and qualifying judge are final. Does anyone have any question about this process?
Yes, I have a question. Yeah, when you're doing an evaluation, and if you refer to the name of the speech, the person who's given the speech, does that disqualify you?
Not on an evaluation, but it's on the speech contest.
Okay.
Yep. Any comment, Harry, on that topic? Good, thank you. Any other question from the
It's a
contestants?
it's a voting judge and the chair are the same people or they're
No,
different?
we're different people.
Okay.
Each person has only one role.
Clear.
Good question. Let's move on. Today's speaking order was randomly selected during the contestant briefing. It's now time to review the rules of today's first contest, the international speech. Contestant will be introduced by the contest chair, Harry, right? You're the contest chair, Harry? Right? Harry, by announcing the name of the contestant, speech title, contestant name. For example, Tony Stark, I Heart Toastmaster. I Heart Toastmaster, Tony Stark. All international speech must contain 25% or less of the speech must be devoted to quoting, paraphrasing, or referencing other people's content. Any quote, paraphrase, or reference must be or so identified during the speech presentation. All of today's speakers have already signed eligibility and submitted the speaker eligibility document. So this should not be an issue. Speaker will have 5 to 7 minutes to present their speech. Today, you will be timed by, who's the timer? Who's the timer? Harry, who's the timer? You're on mute.
We have two timers for today. One is Rajesh Karpaswamy and the second
Rajesh.
timer is Ojilie. Rajesh is the timer one.
Rajesh, okay. Please demonstrate your timing card. At 5 minutes, you will raise the green card. Can you show the green card on your background, please, Rajesh? Thank you. At 6 minutes, you'll show the yellow card. At 7 minutes, the red card. The red card will remain up until the speaker stops speaking and no further signal will be given if the speaker has gone over the time limit. If you speak less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes and 30 seconds, you will be disqualified from the contest. There'll be 1 minute of silence for the judges between all speakers. 2 minutes will be called at the end of the contest to submit the final scoring. Once I retrieve all the ballots from all the judges, we'll formally conclude the international speech. Does anyone have any questions on the international speech contest? If not, then good luck to all the speakers. I now return it back to the contest chair. Thank you, Harry.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Will, for a wonderful introduction and giving the rules of the contest. Next, I would like to quickly introduce the agenda, the role players to inform everyone. As you can see in the screen, our timer 1 is Rajesh, timer 2 is Ojilie. We have 2 ballot counters, Prabhakar and Prahal Vishwanathan. Today's international speech contest, we have 1 contestant, Sabine Ishtiak. And the same speech will be used as the test speech for the evaluation contestants to do their evaluation. There are 3 evaluation contestants today, Victor Lanian, Huma Pasha, Danish Qureshi. When the international speech contestant completes her speech, we will be giving 2 minutes timer break for judges to evaluate. Before the start of the first evaluation contestant, we will move the other 2 contestants, all 3 contestants, we will move to a separate breakout room. And you will be given 5 minutes to record your evaluation. Think about your evaluation and jot it down. You'll be given 5 minutes. You will be given in the same room and Rajesh will time 5 minutes, 4 minute green, 4 minute 30 yellow and 5 minute red. Once that time is over, we will move the two contestants, Huma Pasha and Danish Qureshi, to a breakout room so that Victor stays in the main room and he will present his evaluation. Once he completes it, Victor will stay in the main room. We will give time for judges to mark the evaluation. We will bring the next contestant, Huma Pasha, into the main room, and Danish Qureshi will wait in the breakout. And then the third contestant will be brought after Huma Pasha completes her speech. So this way, the contestant doesn't know the evaluation of each other, at least the ones who have done it prior. So this will be the contestant speaking order for the evaluations. Victor Lanian number 1, Huma Pasha number 2, Danish Qureshi number 3. Any questions from the contestants?
As an evaluator, when we go into the breakout room, as you mentioned with probably Rajesh there, so do we need to speak up there, or it's just that we get some time for our
During
present
the
our
time of evaluation, you will stay in the main room and Rajesh will show the card. During the 5-minute evaluation, it will be a quiet period. You will not be talking to anyone, but you have to watch the Rajesh screen. At the end of 5 minutes, after that is over, we will officially announce you to move to the breakout room.
Is it 5 minute or 3 minute? The evaluation.
No. To write down their evaluation, it is 5 minutes. But
Okay.
when they come back and do their evaluation speech, that is 3 minutes.
Got it.
Any other questions from anyone? Okay. So that's the rule. And okay. If there are no further questions, I would officially start our international speech contest at this point. Our first contestant and the only contestant for international speech contest representing our club is Sabine Ishtiak. For her evaluation of the speech with title Brave Woman, we have 3 evaluation contestants today who will be presenting their speech later. Please welcome Sabine Ishtiak to the stage.
Thank you so much, Hari. Are you guys listening me
Once
clearly?
again, Sabine,
Okay, thanks.
I need to introduce your speech in the official form of the contest, and then I will turn it over to you. But please remember, the moment you start, you will be timed. Okay, Bruce has raised his hand. Bruce, would you like to say something? Okay, it may be a mistake. All right. So, Sabine, are you able to see Rajesh screen clearly?
Yeah, it's blue right now.
Yeah. Do you want to pin Rajesh screen so that you can see his window first? Can you pin his screen in the Zoom?
Pin, yeah, I can pin it. I mean,
Yeah.
I can just see his screen blue. That's fine.
Very good. Are you able to see us clearly, hear us clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we can see you and hear you very well. Thank you.
Okay.
So, brave women, Sabine Ishtiak. Sabine Ishtiak, brave women. The stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hari, giving me the opportunity of talking about it. This is the real life story about a brave woman, and I'm pretty positive you guys will have a same feeling what I am feeling right now. So the story begins or started when her husband was taking the last breath in his ICU room, and the doctor came and said, he must wake up. We have to perform the surgery. If he won't wake up, then we don't know what to do. Those words deep down struck her, and her body frozen. She hardly gained momentum, and somehow she gained strength to stood, and she went nearby the ICU room and saw his husband last time. It was very difficult to say goodbye to him, but Divine had a different plan for her and for her kids. Her husband left in silence. Those were the critical moments for her to decide what the life would be without him. She never ever imagined the life without him because she was seeing her life with his eyes. So many questions, fears, thoughts were running into her mind, and she didn't even know how she will behave, how she will take a lead. And she didn't even cry on those moments. She didn't want it that people will see that she is not a brave woman. And those moments or event was transform her life. And she decided that yes, I have to take a lead. Otherwise, there will be no one for her kids. She completed her education somehow. She did so many part-time jobs because she has to make a balance in practical life and emotional life or the home life for her and for her kids. She sacrificed her own desires, little things in her life, no complaints. I mean, there was like a machine who is working for us 24/7, no bonus, no overtime, no pay for her, what she is doing for her kids. And the kids were witness of the whole process, what she's been through. She taught a very good lesson to her kids that the crisis comes in your life, but you must be resilient. She set a rules for them that you have to prepare your life and anything can happen in your life. You must be hopeful. And I don't know how she did a part of it, how she managed everything wonderfully. And the guys and the girls for both her kids, like she had actually 4 kids. She set the rule, she gave complete freedom to her daughter so she can see that how the life should be and she can be a financially independent person. She will not be dependent on anyone. And the guys knows how they must behave when they find any girl who doesn't have father, who doesn't have anyone making money person in the home, so they can reflect back. But who is that woman? I just want to share that who's that lady? She's none other than that. She was my mother when we were kids. We have seen that how our father left and she wasn't even prepared for anything. She doesn't even know how the life would be without him. And we clearly didn't have finance to manage the family. But she was the one who took a lead, who provided me the complete freedom of choice for anything. That's why I am here, starting from my journey from Pakistan and just become a chartered accountant when a lot of people told her that why you are giving so much freedom to her. But she always stood by me and by my brothers, even having like so many obstacles she faced during the journey. But this is life it is, and I'm really thankful to her to give her feedback. So here's my call. Like heroes can be normal person. They must not always have a cape at the back. In any crisis, it's very important how you respond, be resilient, and never, ever, ever give up. There is always a hope at the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sabine, for your speech. We now ask our timer Rajesh to clock 2 minutes for judges to do their evaluation. Thank you, Timer. That concludes, Chief Judge, do you need more time?
Judges, let me know if you need more time. I don't see so far. Let's wait a minute.
Timer, can you clock for 30 seconds?
I think we'll proceed. Let's proceed.
Okay, thank you. Timer, can you reset your screen? And can you start timing for 5 minutes for all the evaluation contestants to start their note taking for evaluation? So all the evaluation contestants, you now have 5 minutes to write down your notes. Timer, please start the clock. Thank you, timer. 5 minutes is up. I now request all the evaluation contestants to put their pen down. You will be moved to a breakout room, and you should not be adding any more notes taking during the time that you're in the waiting room. Bruce, I may be moving you to the breakout room along with the contestants, just to be as a surgeon at arms for the contestants while they are waiting in the breakout room. Okay. Does any of the contestants have any questions before I move you to the breakout room?
Just quickly, in the breakout room also we remain silent, right?
Yes, you remain silent. You should not be looking at any phone or any other source of reference for anything, internet or anything. You should not be adding any notes. It's a
Right.
pure waiting room, and Bruce will be guarding the waiting room. So that's the rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. When your prior contestant completes his or her speech, I will be sending a broadcast message, and you will be seeing a blue banner at the top of the screen saying the next contestant to come. So the contestant order for the evaluation is number 1, Victor Lanyan, number 2, Huma Pasha, number 3, Danish Qureshi. So when you see the blue banner message, you come out of the waiting room to this main room. So there will be a leave breakout room button, a leave room button at the bottom of your Zoom screen, bottom right. Just click the leave room. Do not click the leave meeting. If you accidentally click the leave meeting, then come back and join the meeting. Okay, but if you leave the room, you will come back here. And then when the second speaker completed her speech, I will ask both Sergeant at Arms and Danish to come back to the main room. So at that time, leave room and come back to the main room. Is the instruction clear? Okay.
Yes.
Let me move to breakout room. I'll move Danish and Huma to the breakout room. Okay, I confirm that Sergeant at Arms and 2 other contestants are in the waiting room. Victor Lanyan, are you able to see my screen? Are you able to hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, we can see you clearly. We can hear you clearly. Are you able to pin Rajesh's screen? Is the timer?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Our first contestant is Victor Lanyan. For the evaluation of our test speaker and international speech, please welcome Victor Lanyan to the stage. After Victor has finished, we will have 1 minute silence. So welcome, Victor. Victor, the stage is yours.
Okay, fellow TM, first I'd like to start by commending Sabine for her speech. I like the intonation and also the pace, and also the topic is quite interesting to me. I'm undergoing to the ICU room. It's also a relatable topic which I can connect with. I also like the way she has also built that emotional touch of our relationship with the mother and the fact that the dad wasn't usually around for them most of the time. I liked the way she also ended it, telling us the message of hope and that the need for us to develop resilience. I think the area she can also improve on is probably her use of the hand gestures. This would create some connection, and she needs to probably move her head once in a while to gain our attention. So basically, that's my own evaluation of the speaker, Sabine. Thank you.
I'll just write it down.
Okay. Thanks for your speech, Victor. Judges, you have 1 minute. Rajesh, can you start the timer for a minute?
Yep.
Thank you, Huma. Can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes, I can. Shall I begin?
No, I will give you the indication to begin. Can you see the timer video clearly?
Yes, I can. The red one.
Yeah. Timer, can you reset your background to blue? Okay. Huma, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Our second contestant of the day is Huma Pasha for her evaluation speech. Please welcome Huma Pasha. Huma, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Very emotional speech. It came through the voice, and it showed the challenges that this brave woman really fed through, and that was really excellent. The other thing that I loved about the speech was that it made you see how a woman could actually bring up such strong children with all the things against her. And that is actually absolutely wonderful. The area that I think that you may want to work on is that while the hand gestures were absolutely marvelous, but there are few involuntary hand gestures as well. And if you work on these involuntary hand gestures, they might not be there. So that is an excellent place to work on, because the speech was very relaxed, very forthcoming, yet very emotional. So that showed that how much grasp you had over the speech and the subject itself. And where I think I need that you really need to challenge yourself is actually it's the ending. I think what you need to do is have an ending that wants the readers to find out more and more and more. I always find it amazing when the endings just leave you, especially, for example, if you've ever seen a film that wishes that the second sequel or the second episode was today. And that's how the speech can become extremely motivating and wanting to hear more about the wonderful, brave woman. So that's my advice. And I think the speech itself was absolutely marvelous. And subject was something that was very dear to me and touched me at my heart. Thank you.
I'm hoping you are timing for 2 to 3 minutes, yeah? Rajesh?
it's 9 seconds to complete 2 minutes. So
Okay, cool.
9 seconds.
yeah, so I haven't changed it.
I spoke too long.
Thank you, Huma, for your speech today.
Thank
I
you.
will now send a broadcast message for Danish and others to come back to the main room. Okay, I can confirm that Sergeant at Arms and the third speaker is back in the main room. Danish, can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you see Rajesh timer video with the blue screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, do you want to pin his video?
I already did.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Our third contestant of the day for the evaluation speech is Mohammed Danish Qureshi. Danish, the stage is yours.
Thanks to this chair, Harry, for giving me the opportunity for the evaluation. Sabine, it was an amazing speech, I would say, especially the title, Brave Woman. So it was an engaging title, so that everyone was getting everyone interested in knowing a bit more further detail, I would say. And the way you carried out, like with the start you did, it was a heart-touching punchline, I would say, in terms of a person on his deathbed and a wife sitting along with her, with doctor saying that probably he doesn't have much time. So it was a heart-touching, I would say, the start, and then it started to build up. And the way you carry forward, like I didn't mention the timelines, but as the sequence of event you mentioned, so that was like quite clear that how events happen. So in terms of like how the education, she took the education, then she had all the odd jobs, and she sacrifices for her kids. So throughout, I would say the way you were uh, telling the story, it always was evolving around your main objective or around your main topic. That was a brave woman. So anyone, if someone joins even in between, he could simply understand that what's going on or what's the main objective. So I guess that's one of the important key whenever you are presenting something, so you are not deviating from the main objective or from the main topic where what you want to present. What I would say, maybe it's a few things on just you were not in terms of looking directly into the contestant or into the participant. At times you were moving on, your eye contact was on outward. So maybe that's something you can work on, just to have, because that gives a bit more engagement to the people. They feel like they are engaged. You're talking directly to them. So that's one, but again, not major one. And the other one is just you did give example, I guess, in terms of yourself as well. But if you could have given some more example of the struggles, maybe that would be a good idea as well going forward. Because whenever we give example in a story, people actually can relate that to the real world, and that can then create an impact on them as well. But apart from this, I guess it was really a great one. Throughout, it was good. Towards the end, how you took it, like with the punchline, resilient, and then a twist that actually it was not you. It was like not someone from the history, because people may be thinking that maybe you will be talking about something historical, but then it turned out to be your mother itself. It's just the ordinary man, and they can simply relate. Maybe they are it can be anyone among them, a brave woman or a brave person as such. So great speech, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Harry is on mute.
Thank you, Sabine. With that, we have concluded our contestants evaluation speech segment. I would like to have time for 2 minutes for judges to record their evaluations. Thank you, timer. Chief Judge, do the judges need more time? Rajesh and Ujili, I had asked you a question on a private Zoom chat. Can you please check?
There's no request for more time. Let's proceed.
Thank you. Now I would move the ballot counters, Prabhakar, Prahal, and Will to a breakout room. I request timers to chat the speaker timings to me privately. All the speaker timings needs to be chatted to me privately. Okay, judges, are you, I'm sorry, Chief Judge and ballot counter, are you able to see the breakout room and join the room?
I don't see the invite yet.
Yeah, I think I'm unable to move you from your previous presence in the judges room. So if not, I should close the room and I'll open again 1 second.
I'm able to see. If I click.
Yeah, if you click, you will be able to go. Leo, 1 second.
Now gone. Now.
Yeah, now you should be able to join the room.
Hari, I sent you the timer details. Did you get it?
Okay, I'll quickly check. I'm just moving a few people back to the main room.
Sure.
All right. There was a lot of technical Zoom difficulties there. Managed. Okay. Ogilie, I don't have the timing for the last two speakers from you. Can you private chat me?
Okay.
All right. There seems to be a timing conflict, so I need to go to a breakout room. Benedict, I'm going to ask for a favor here. While I go to the timer room and come back, can you just keep the room engaged by asking few questions to the contestants? Just a general questions about how to prepare, like a contestant's interview.
Yeah, sure, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Hi, all contestants. So I will be asking each one of you information about yourself so we could be more engaged and get to know more about each other. First, I would like to call on our first contestant for today, Sabine. If you could please tell us more about yourself, how you got inspired in attending or competing in this contest, attending this.
Yeah, I'm looking at your chat. Ujili, have you chatted?
Yes, but I don't think the last chat dropped. So
Yeah, can you chat me the second and third speaker timings? Or can you tell me?
Okay. I said for Sabine and Victor. So for Umar, sorry for that pronunciation, is 2 minutes 1 seconds.
Okay.
For Umar, 2 minutes 1 seconds. And for Danish is 2 minutes 52 seconds.
Okay. Rajesh, your timing doesn't seem to match. I mean, I'm okay for the Homa and Danish because they are within the time. Victor, you mentioned 1 minute 32 seconds, whereas Ojilie had mentioned 1 minute 8 seconds.
8 seconds. Oh, okay. It doesn't match.
Okay. I was using Google timer and
Did you time Victor correctly? Because I thought he was less than 1 minute 30 seconds.
was it? Because as soon as you say the timing, I would be typing it. So I thought I would add some timing, extra 2 seconds or 3 seconds. That's the only reason. Because as and when you say the timing, I have to change the timer in the Google timer. Right? I was adding 2 seconds for the time that I am updating the these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victor,
Victor is very less. It's 1 minute 30, maybe 30 seconds. If I added 2 seconds extra, it would be in 30 seconds.
Okay, Victor, is your timing correct?
Hello, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes, I use stop timer on my phone.
And for Victor, you exactly started and you finished on time?
Yes. Because I use stop timer on my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
But he is nowhere near 2 minutes, and it is
1 minute 30 seconds is disqualification.
Yeah.
So if you said 1 minute 25 seconds, at least that gives me a room for disqualification to match with Victor. Sorry, match with Ojilie's recording. But you are saying 1 minute 30 seconds and Ojilie is saying 1 minute 8 seconds. So there's a conflict.
The gap, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with the other timer, right? So yeah. because I was not using the phone. I was using the Google, so I have to take some time in adding it. Maybe extra time it would be taken for me to update the time. Other timings, Danish is like 3 minutes for me. I'm not sure how much.
Okay. 30 seconds. Okay.
Because 8 seconds is far less than 30 seconds. So yeah. Yeah, since Tosin is using the phone and he is immediately updating it, I think it would be the right timing.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'll put you guys to main room. I need to talk to Will and decide something. Okay.
Sure.
So we can leave the room and go to the breakout room, to the main room.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
To develop your skill and going on the next steps. So really excited to be part of the club.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Danish. And I see we have our chief judge in the room and our Toastmaster, Harry. Harry, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Benedict. I may have to request you to engage the room for a few more minutes. I need to talk to the chief judge. I will go to the judge's room along with the chief judge.
Yeah, sure. Will do. So to all our evaluation contestants today, you picked a fruit earlier. So the question for you three are, what is your favorite vegetable? So Victor, may I ask you, what's your favorite vegetable?
Hey, Will.
How are you doing?
Good, good, good. I have a conflict between the two timers for Victor's speech. All the other speakers are within time, so they are qualified. Victor, timer 1 reported Victor as 1 minute 30 seconds, and timer 2 reported Victor as 1 minute 8 seconds. So one is
That's a big difference, though. Who's timer 1 is Rajesh, right?
Rajesh. Timer 1 is Rajesh.
And he has 1 minute 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
But he's the primary one, so I think we could go with him.
Okay.
But that does not disqualify Victor, right? 1 minute 30
seconds is right on the border, so it doesn't.
Yep. So being that he's the primary timer and Victor's actually watching out for him, I think he should be what we go with.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much. Yep. We'll go back to the main room.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was the vegetables. So that's the other thing which I really like to eat.
Well, thank you very much, Danish. And I would like to call on Huma, if you could please share with us.
Well, it's okra or ladyfingers as it's known. And one of the things, I love that vegetable, but one of the things I just want to tell you a secret is it gets a little slimy. So the secret is if you put a little bit of vinegar in it or anything that is sour or live in lemon, it doesn't get slimy.
Okay, great. So okra, spinach, and a new vegetable that I never learned of today. So thank you very much to all three contestants. And I see our contest jurors back in the room. Back to you, Harry.
Thank you very much, Benedict, for stepping in and taking the interviewer role. I truly appreciate your leadership on that regard. So with that, we are now on to our interesting segment. We have heard our speakers speak and we have heard our evaluators evaluate. Now it's time for announcing the winner. For that, I would request our Chief Judge Will Lucan to take the stage and appreciate the participants and announce the winners.
Thank you, Harry. First of all, I want to say that all of you contestants are winner. Just having the courage to step up, giving it a try. It's what Toastmasters is all about. And that's actually what I love about Toastmaster. It gives you that opportunity, a platform to showcase what you learn, what you're capable of, and also a sense of journey. So I really want to commend each and every one of you for giving it a try and going out there and jumping both feet. Let's go to the first contest, International Speech Contest. We have one contestant, but she did a great job. Want to congratulate Sabine for now representing Global MECA at the area contest. Congratulations, Sabine, for a great job. And then let's move on to the next segment, evaluation contest. Can I have a drum roll, please, for the third place winner? The third place winner is Victor Lanyan. Congratulations. The second place winner is Huma Pasha. And the first place winner is Danish Qureshi. Congratulations, Danish.
Yeah.
Want to congratulate all of you. Great job, and really proud of each of every one of you. Back
Thank
to you, Harry.
Thank you, Chief Judge, for announcing the winners. Let's all give a big round of applause to all the participants. And I want to thank all of you for staying here and witnessing the contest and appreciating the participants and making this contest a valuable time for all of us to be here and participate. I want to quickly remind the contestants on the area contest date. All the contestants will be sent their participation certificate and winner certificate by email today. Our area contest is on March 8th, 2022 at 7 p.m. EST. At 7 p.m. EST, March 8th, 2022. I appreciate that we are a global club with members across the globe. And Danish Qureshi, for you in UK, it would be midnight where the contest starts, and you'll have to stay up till 2 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be a challenge for you, but I'm sure you will take up the challenge. In the event, if Danish couldn't make it, then Huma Pasha will be our second winner, who will be able to represent if Danish, for whatever reason, is not able to make it. So I want Huma to be on the standby until the last day. I will anyway keep you posted how the progress goes. But Danish, congratulations, Huma, Victor, and Sabine. Congratulations. Sabine will be our international speech contest representative in area contest, and Danish will be representing our club in the evaluation contest at the area level. So thank you so much. With that concludes our contest, and I want to thank all of you today for being here. I want to thank our Chief Judge and all the judges who had participated. I want to thank all the timer volunteers, Rajesh and Ujiliye. I want to thank the ballot counters, Prabhakar and Prahal, for being here. For the anonymity of the judges, I can't tell their names, but I want to sincerely thank all the judges to take the time and be here for the contest. Without you, we wouldn't be able to have a successful club contest. And thank you for all of you. And I want to thank our guest, Wasim Imran, to be here to participate and witness the contest. And I want to thank our club coach and mentors, Will Lukang and Bruce for being here in the meeting and guiding us. Our next club meeting will be on March 5th between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. EST. March 5th, first Saturday. Our club meets on first and third Saturday, so our next club meeting will be on March 1st. The second reminder is March 31st is the due to pay the club fees. So we will be sending you a reminder to renew your membership of $45 for the next 6 months, and you need to renew it before the end of March 31st. So we'll be sending you an information. And for other club members who want to start on their pathways, who need any other guidance on coaching or conducting the speech, please let me know. For March 5th, first Saturday, are there any speaker volunteers? We need 2 or 3 speaker volunteers. Imran, Wasim, Rajesh, would you like to do a speech on March 5th, Saturday? Ojilie or anyone who wants to step up?
I will confirm you separately, Hari.
Thank you. It's going to be a self-introduction speech. That'll be the
Sure.
first speech. So you will be speaking 3 to 5 minutes. So if you're available
Done.
on March 5th, please confirm me. Anyone else
sure.
wants to confirm? Okay. If not, I will follow up offline. But with that, once again, thank you for taking your time on a wonderful Saturday on the weekend. Thanks for taking your time. I hope you enjoy the contest as much as I did. So thank you. And this concludes the contest and the meeting today. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.